Instagram post?
Oh, absolutely. For sure, man.
How proud are you of these guys who managed to pull this off? Overpass was incredibly impressive.
I'm very proud. It kind of looks like we dominated them, and it looks very easy in the final, but it's not. It's only one event.
It's only one event. Sasha, it's been a few events without trophies. It's been a tough time for you. Does this one mean more?
Yeah, this one is another good trophy to our collection. I just want to say happy birthday to my girlfriend. I know she's sitting somewhere here. Happy birthday, Arena. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.
Electronic, I know you don't give me words, but how good does it feel to win as the IGL?
It's incredible feelings. I'm really happy about that. Thanks everyone for cheering us. Hope we can show that game in future, you know.
Definitely, definitely. Now, SDY, your first big trophy.
Yeah.
You were the first man to lift it as well. Was that everything you dreamed of?
Yeah, it is.
Enjoy it. And obviously your first event for Na'Vi, you come in as a stand-in. You put up a great performance on Overpass, very impactful. Did you imagine this moment?
Yeah, I imagine it almost every day of my life, actually.
Wow.
It's a really good moment.
And what do you think of this crowd? Is this the right crowd to do it in front of?
I can't hear you right now.
That's all right, that's all right. Perfecto.
Yeah.
Another trophy, you've done it again.
I just want to say...
And Bit, Overpass, that was damn good.
Yeah.
Big smile on your face again. You're young and you're still getting it done. Anything you want to say to all the fans out there? Lisbon, make some noise one last time for your Blast Premier Lisbon champions, Na'Vi!
They came, they saw, they conquered. Na'Vi dictating the pace almost every step of the way in that grand final series. An unbelievable 11-round streak in that first half. Vitality only managing to post one more after that. The deserving champions, absolute domination from Na'Vi.
No doubt about it. Na'Vi once again coming in with a masterclass of a performance. We saw all players having moments in the game. We credited Simple on the first map. Bit with a fantastic final as well. To my understanding, at the very least, the MVP of the final, young Bit coming in, living up to the expectations. Unfortunately, Vitality weren't able to put up much of a fight, but Na'Vi, they played some fantastic Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Na'Vi never let Vitality warm up in this grand final, which, if you ask me, they weren't even a grand final. It was just a demonstration. It was a showdown. It was a showcase for Na'Vi. They just did exactly what they wanted. They had so many individual step up. You look at the stats from this grand final, you have Electronic at 133, you have Simple at 138, and you have Bit, as Jacob is mentioning, 155. Look at Overpass, and Bit basically traumatized Vitality. He put a stop to any idea, any momentum, any rhythm Apex wanted to put in. Bit said, no, think again, that won't work.
It's absolutely incredible to witness. We just got to give, credit to Bit once again. How young, how new in the grand scheme of things this start is. Every single time he gets on this LAN stage, he delivers.
And we were the first to put pressure on him, right? With Electronic moving into an in-game leading role, Bit needs to take more responsibility in the future for Na'Vi, and he showed us right here in the final that he's ready for it, Freya.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Electronic once again as well. We do have to give some credit to him, stepping up to the mantle, taking that up, that in-game leader position. His individual form not dropping either.
Yeah, not dropping one single bit, but you know also who didn't drop? The man that's joining us right here.
We got to get him up here on the desk. Simple, of course, going to be our Mersk MVP coming into this tournament. Might need your muscles here to help me, Jacob.
Yeah.
We've got quite a big box. Simple. We've got a trophy for you. Do you want to help me do the honors? Actually,
yes.
you can do the honors, Jacob. There we go.
Well, you want to open it?
Yeah, you can open it, man. It's all yours.
Oh.
Take it, all yours,
Beautiful
buddy.
stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Nice.
I mean,
It's so heavy.
I'm getting repeats of what was going down at the full finals as well. You are a Mersk MVP there. Mersk MVP once again here, Simple. I mean, what does it mean to you picking up another trophy here?
Just means that we are still the team and organization who's always hunting for any trophy and ready to win it. And especially with slow preparation with new player, I think we did a great job. We played a really, really good CS, especially against FaZe, and I think today we played really good as well.
Simple, are you surprised? Are you surprised that you were able to beat FaZe in the fashion you did? And are you surprised you were able to beat Vitality so convincingly?
I'm surprised with FaZe game. I mean, I don't know, it felt like they didn't play their game. Maybe if it was on stage, they would play much, much better.
Simple, that grand final seemed very easy from us. Did that also feel easy to play for you?
Yes, yes. Like, whole team was so focused that you just think only about your role and how to win easy rounds, just playing and hitting your shots.
You've been with Electronic for a long, long time, right? And you now recently moved into an in-game leading role as well. Try put a few words on Electronic's performance throughout this tournament.
He's like very smart and he can outcall any IGL. And he's really, really good in mid-call rounds. When you just need to go, don't use any nades, and they won't even expect you.
Now, a few people might use the term honeymoon period with Electronic as an IGL. Do you think they're wrong? Do you think this is the level that you will have from now on?
Yeah, I think they're wrong. I think he needs to work more on other stuff and he will be even better.
What was it like having SDY for you coming into the equation here as well? His first tournament with you and lifting a trophy as a standard.
Great. He's a calm guy. He's always ready to learn, ready to listen, and I think he's doing a great job. I think he's, yeah.
I just want to give you a moment to say anything to the fans all cheering for you. I mean, there are so many of them here in the arena as well. They were chanting your name when you were
guys,
coming up here.
Thank you everyone who came. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed these holidays. I hope you enjoyed this blast event, and hopefully to see you next time in Lisbon. Thank you, guys.
Oh, it's been absolutely spectacular witnessing you up on stage, Simple. Absolutely spectacular having you up here. Congratulations on the win and the Mersk MVP title. Huge stuff. Once again from Simple, just getting repeats from that full final too.
Yeah.
He's just sweeping up all the trophies.
We just gave him an MVP, and that one is obviously very much deserved. But
yeah.
I think it's safe to say Simple is about to be the first player in the history of Counter-Strike with 20 HLTV MVPs.
20
I think he's going to be creating his own category. Device was at 19. What he's showcased once again here in Lisbon is worthy of 20. This man is about setting limits, about setting records. It's not about catching up with anybody. He is writing his own category.
And don't forget, he started out against OG by playing a poor game of Counter-Strike. Yeah. By all means, according to Simple standard. I thought to myself, uh-oh, Na'Vi in this tournament, if Simple is delivering at this level, there's no way you're going to win. From that point and onward, Simple was without a doubt the best player in the entire tournament. And that speaks into what we talk about all the time with Simple. You can never count him out.
Yeah, just absolutely huge from him once again coming up on the stage. It's kind of crazy. We sound like a broken record when we're always talking about the Simple showing up when he's needed to most. But it's the fashion for me that he does it in. As you were saying, you know, poor performance to start off the tournament. He looks angry just coming back into things.
Yeah, they looked angry, but a good anger, a positive anger, the one that you need to be fierce on the server, the one that you need to make the difference. Look, this is always the same with Na'Vi. We can stand here and praise Simple as much as he deserves, and we could do a whole podcast of 10 hours. We would run out of superlatives. But the matter of fact is he had a lot of people next to him in this grand final to overclass Vitality. Bit was a one-man show on Overpass. Electronic was very safe. Perfecto closed a few rounds. To me, that's the story about this Na'Vi today. A team that, individually speaking, was in their own level, in their own category. No one could touch them here whenever they hit that altitude.
And that's the thing, despite all the hurdles, despite all the trials, tribulations, changes coming into Na'Vi as well, once again stand up to the test. Unfortunately for Vitality, they do fall. We got to see them playing in front of the crowd for the first time in the iteration of this squad, but yeah, coming into the grand finals, just like a one-man show.
They were no match for Na'Vi tonight, but don't take away that from the fact that they played a better tournament than we've seen in a long, long time, right? They are still only just a top 10 team. They're still trying to figure out all these communication issues. They're still trying to figure out what direction they want to move the team in. And I'm not necessarily sure that the Vitality lineup we see today is going to be the same after the summer break. There's some question marks still to be asked within Vitality, but what I saw during this tournament was a massive step in the right direction. And I cannot help to point it out once again. Saivu is back to his best, and that is something they need.
Yeah, questions remain open for Vitality. In this specific series, we always say in Counter-Strike, to come back into a game, there are a couple of key rounds that you need to win. A few opportunities here and there. When you play against a Na'Vi like that, you won't get a lot. But if you don't seize them, it's over. They will completely ruin you, and that's what happened for Vitality. You both look at Mirage, you look at Overpass, and you can pinpoint at the beginning of the game a couple of rounds, a couple of 2v2s, a 3v3. You win that, suddenly you have something going for you. They didn't, and they let Na'Vi run with it.
Well, before Vitality's departure here from Lisbon, we do have a few words courtesy of Zonic.
Zonic, commiserations. What's going through your head right now?
Obviously disappointment, but I think in a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, then I think we should be proud of what we've done here. We have been having a tough year getting this project together. Even though the players are working extremely hard, I'm super proud of them. I think we are moving in the right direction, one step at a time. Can't just go from 0 to 100. So for me, I'm proud, but the way that we lost today, I think that we didn't show up, but it's been a long ride. And I'm super proud of the players. They deserve more, I think.
What would you say were the main issues for Vitality in this grand final?
I mean, I think that we've been working a lot on our communication, but today I think maybe some of the players didn't really communicate well when they were dead. We have this concept where when you're dead, you are contributing to the communication. That lacked a little bit, but yeah, it's our first grand final in a long time for some of us, so that's just how it is. I mean, it's now we were playing really well. We didn't show up too much. That's just how it is.
Zonic, all of this being said, I think objectively, this is still a success for this roster. Do you agree?
For now, yeah, maybe, but we also have to accept that Vitality brought us in to win trophies. We are, as I said before, we are heading into the right direction, but this is a team that is built to win trophies. I'm happy that we are at least showing that we can beat teams that are above top 10. And that was like one of the first times we did that here at this event. So it's slowly but surely getting into the right direction, and I'm happy with that. But yeah, right now you're asking me just before the final, and of course I'm a bit disappointed. But that's the same for the players. Overall it's a good tournament for us.
Well, Zonic, if Vitality brought you guys on board to win trophies, second place here at Blast Premier Spring Finals. Is this the first step to lifting trophies above your heads?
Yeah, I definitely believe in this project, and I believe in the players, and we had to find ourselves. I mean, with the communication, the philosophy, the way that we wanted to play Counter-Strike, that was really tough, but I think that we kind of figured it out during EPL in Düsseldorf. I've said it many times in different interviews, but I think ever since from there, we've been building on, improving, playing better and better, so yeah, it takes time. I mean, I talked with my good friend Kerrigan, who said it took him a year to build an international roster. First time he did it, so it's a tough task, but it's also a challenge that I like, and I love being here in this team.
Zonic, as I said at the start, commiserations, but I would like to say at the same time, congratulations. I hope that the upward trajectory continues. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans?
I mean, the fans here in Portugal, it's a dream coming true every time we come here. We won the last time with Astralis, and I came to the grand final this time. I believe both games against Navi. So they also know the crowd is here. It's insane. It gives these like football, soccer vibes. So they are the best, and that's why we play. And what a way to come back to a crowd after not seeing them since for 2.5 years. That's amazing.
Zonic, best of luck, and on to the next one, mate.
Yes, cheers.
Props to Zonic for giving us a few words after that grand final. As he was saying, a step in the right direction, for Vitality going forward, getting closer to lifting those trophies, but not one just yet for them.
No, I love the honesty coming out of Zonic. You can always count on him for telling people and telling us how it really feels for him and his perspective. Of course, they're being brought into Vitality to win trophies. And right now, let's be completely honest, even though they were in the final, they were nowhere near lifting a trophy tonight. So I love the fact that he still has eyes on the prize. He still want to get better with the team, but well aware that right now they're nowhere near close lifting that trophy. And that has to change within I'd say a soon future. He said a year here for Kerrigan, sure thing, but we need to see those improvements, gradually speaking, every single time.
Right now, very hard for Zonic, I think, to have clear conclusions. They've been concussed by this grand final, not even really showing up. So a few days, cool head, level head, and then look into the future.
Well, we had a few words from Coach Zonic, but now we've got a couple of words from the man on your screen. It's Apex.
Apex, commiserations. Can I ask, off the bat, what's going through your head right now?
Well, we got stomped by this Navi once again. I think that's way too many matches for me in a row. Nothing to say. They were just the better team overall. They just play much better than us, so nothing to say. I'm just happy we made this progress. I didn't expect us to go to the final before the tournament. So the most important for me is just making the progress in this tournament, and I think we did a lot of progress. We have a lot of things to work on, obviously. But yeah, that's it.
It might be difficult to remember everything right now and be processing what took place in the match. But that being said, is there anything that stands out in your mind is what went wrong for Vitality?
I think that the beginning of the game was really tough for us. We just didn't wake up, at least. And that was pretty tough. We were really off communication-wise. We were a bit scared to play, so they just had like 9-1 lead. So yeah, when you wake up after 9-1 lead, it's pretty tough. We lost all clutch rounds as well, I felt like. So yeah, pretty tough on our side. But I mean, I have no regrets. Nothing like big. I mean, we didn't do like crazy mistake. We were just not there. So yeah, it just happens.
We don't have much more time in this interview, but I did want to ask one more thing. You mentioned progress. Second place here in Lisbon at Blast Premier Spring Finals. Is that progress for Vitality?
Of course, that's the first playoff in the year for us. So obviously it's progress. And I'm just proud of the boys for what we did. I think we can do much better, that's a sure thing, but yeah, individually we were really off today and we really need to show up. Otherwise, that's going to be not easy for us to win tournaments.
Apex, anything for the fans?
Thank you very much for cheering for us once again, and see you in Cologne.
Apex, thank you and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much for those thoughts, Apex and Parla. We spoke about it coming into this matchup, just the historical domination that Na'Vi had over the side of Vitality. History repeats itself once again.
Yes, it does. And for Vitality, this will go down as a positive event. I think this is the message we have to put out there.
Yeah.
This was progress. There was growth in the side of Vitality. But this grand final is a very cold reminder, very harsh reality check of the difference that is a trophy-winning team and a Vitality that still has to figure out a couple of conundrums and enigmas.
I agree, and then once again, tip my hat for Na'Vi, right? They're coming in with SDY as a stand-in, they're coming in with Electronic as an in-game leader, and we had a lot of questions. We had a lot of question marks to be answered throughout this tournament, and I think they've answered most for now. You asked, do we think, I think that was you, Matthew, do we think that Electronic can continue moving forward being such a great in-game leader? We'll have to wait and see, right? We don't know, but what we're seeing right now is there's definitely some potential to be explored when it comes to Na'Vi.